Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
How's it going, everybody?
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, y'all, today is not the ladies' takeover like yesterday, but man, that was a fun time.
Yes, it was.
Me and the girls, we went and had a really, really good day up on the mountain, and I know y'all had a very, very good day out on the boat.
Yeah.
Yes, that was absolutely fabulous, like no tomorrow, and well needed.
Yeah.
It was probably the most enjoyment that I've had since I've been here, for sure.
Yeah.
Gary came home with a fish about like yay big, and he came home immediately all proud, carrying his bag, and like plopped it on the counter and immediately started chopping his head off and scaling it and cleaning it and everything.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's sitting, is it in the refrigerator or do you put it in the freezer?
Put it in the freezer.
It's in the freezer then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is it some good sized fillets when you got it off of it? Or
Yeah,
what'd you
there-
do? Did you cut the head and tail, or how'd you do it?
So I cut the tail, I cut the head, I gutted it and everything, and then I came in and sliced back and forth and whatnot, and I noticed that the skin was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I know it, so I was like, just rip and pull the skin up, and then I
Nice.
came in and was able to cut pretty good sized fillets in it.
About hand size, maybe?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit bigger or whatnot.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty good size, I would say, about
Okay.
yay big.
You might
so,
get a couple sandwiches out of that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it should be pretty good.
Well, Mel's gonna get a couple of really good dinners out of it because I'm pretty much the only one that eats fish around
Yeah.
here. But Gary is definitely gonna give it a try. He said he was gonna try it because he caught it, you know.
Right,
So
okay.
he's like, he's
I
normally
at
not
least try.
a fish person.
I catch and release. That's
Right.
normally how I go. I just go for the fun of catching fish.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
It's like a shot of adrenaline rush.
Yes.
When you hit that, when you catch that fish and you know he's hooked and you start reeling, it's like,
Mhm.
wow!
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so happy you guys got to go out and have fun, though. I'm sorry about David's boat. Sorry, David.
Yeah. But you know what, though? It was at the end of the day. We
Yeah.
had already had like 5-6 hours on the water.
Yeah.
And we were chilling.
You all have a touch of pink to you. Like,
Yeah.
Gary, you got a little bit of red
I-
going on.
yeah,
You got a little
I
bit
can
of red
feel
going
it.
on.
Yeah, I can definitely feel it. That's for sure. The
Okay.
sun is not helping the fact.
Hey, David's so white that he was wearing sweatpants, and he pulled his pants up like to his knees just to get out of the boat for like 20 minutes. And for 20 minutes from his knees down, he's pink.
He's a rock lobster?
He's
Man.
already, listen,
Oh, no.
we all need to start getting some sun or we're going to
Yeah.
roast.
Yeah, we do. We need to start
I
putting
know.
on the sunscreen, though, for
Yes.
sure, because I will still get a tan and I'll still burn
Yep.
with sunscreen on. But once I get that first layer down, then it's just tan,
Yeah.
and I just get darker and darker. But that first
Got to crisp
initial-
that first time.
I'm telling you, every year it's the same
Man.
thing. Gary's the same way. You tan really well, too.
Yeah, but dude.
Yeah.
You know, farmer's tan going on.
He's so
Ooh, yeah.
Why? That's why.
We'll ease into it, guys. We'll ease into it.
Yeah,
Right.
hopefully by 4th of July, we'll all be
Bro.
good to go and acclimated. That's the word.
Yeah, we'll be acclimated to the
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, but I'm at that point where it's like, dude, I don't know. Every time I get out there and I swim with no shirt on nowadays, or like even have shorts on and I'm swimming and everything, man, my knees, my back, my
burned.
front, I'm like, nope, I can't move.
He gets
I'm
like red like this shirt. Like
Yeah.
he gets
Like-
real red.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think my days of that is over. It'll be-
Before we moved here and we would go swimming in Florida, we had a thing like sunscreen before you get in the water, and then we'll
Yeah.
play for like a couple hours and come back out, and then you got to sunscreen again. You got to do it multiple times.
Yeah,
yeah,
you do.
for sure.
You
You
do, because I don't know. Every time I sunscreen up, it seems like I burn more when I sunscreen up.
Really?
It seems like, I don't know. At least for me.
Right.
It's the same thing with like mosquito bites. Like I spray myself and then I get eaten up more.
Well, the
I don't
bugs just
understand
love you,
it.
Gary. Like
It's
no
like,
matter
what the
what
heck,
you
dude?
do, the bugs are just gonna come after you. You just got that good
Bug.
blood.
Gary,
you know?
you got that sweet blood like
Yeah.
me. The
guess.
ticks love to get on me, man.
Oh,
The ticks.
speaking of ticks, you guys want to hear something kind of nasty? So, us ladies, we had a great hike. It was wonderful. It was fantastic. Go back to go get some lunch, and we're sitting there, and their waiter comes and stuff. Anyhow, I'll make a very, I guess, boring story short. I'm sitting there, and I go like this, and the girls are like, "Mel, wait!" I'm all, "What?" They're all, you got something in your hair, and they like reach across the table. There was a freaking big old giant deer tick, like literally
Dang.
hanging off of my hair, about to
Waiting
drop
to
in my
suck on
food
your eye or something.
go suck on my eyeball. And I was like, those are the nasty ones. Those are the ones that you can get the limes from, because there's a couple different ticks out here, and it was like the Lone Star tick or something. It had like the
Okay.
white spot on its butt, and those are the ones that are like bad.
For
Those
Lyme
are-
disease?
Yeah, those are the ones that are like you really want to
Man, that's
stay
all.
away from
It
those
seems
guys.
like that's all we got out here.
Well,
those
no, the
and
dogs
those.
always get the really fat, like,
Deer ticks and
the pimple-looking ones.
Yep, okay.
Where it just looks like a wart or something.
Yeah, well, they
you
get
know?
that big because they've been feeding for a while. Normally they start off a lot smaller, but once they've gotten to that big, they've already got some good. The ones I'm getting are like really smaller, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel them now that we're talking about it. I feel like there's something crawling.
You're all, I need to go check.
Oh.
I feel, dude, the first year that we lived here, I was covered in the ticks and the little red bugs, you know, and it was just awful. But yeah, we went, it doesn't really happen, like, now that we have most of the area cleared out, and I know that at David's place too, like, now that it's mostly cleared out, you shouldn't have too bad of a problem.
Yeah, the only time we get ticks around there is if we're in the woods.
Yeah,
like
we
we'll
go
go play. Go play out in the woods or exploring or something. Like actually this morning, on my way here, Lisa and I was riding down and we stopped at our new property and we filmed a STS at our new property.
Heck yeah.
And it'll be coming out in a little while today, actually. And we on our way back, we got back home, same thing. Lisa pulled a tick right over here.
Oh,
and I
poor
was
girl.
like, well, we'll get, once we get the area cleared out and stuff, it'll go away.
It will. It takes a little bit of time. I would say those granules that you can buy, they do help.
Yes.
Okay.
It definitely helps. You
Helps
gotta
a lot, especially
spread
with
it.
the fleas and all that other stuff too. Like,
You gotta spread it and wet it though. That's what I found. If you leave it dry, it doesn't really do much. Spread it and wet it.
Spread it and wet it.
That's
No.
right.
Spread it and wet it.
if it's a really, really hard rain, it might have
You
washed
gotta put
away
some
to
more
where
down.
you're gonna have to put down some more. Yeah.
Right.
You don't want to like wash it, like soak it. Just wet it.
Right.
Yeah, get it to where it's gonna stay there. But yeah.
But yeah, yesterday was a great day. I think that we all needed it. I had a lot of fun with Roxanne. I had a lot of fun with Lissa. Got home just in time for the kiddos, and then I started editing a video for you guys. So you guys are also going to be getting a video on Simple Life Reclaimed today. Ooh. It's actually uploading right now. I can't say when it will be live because it has to go through the whole process of getting on the internet, but it's a good one. You guys are going to be able to see all of the eaves that are complete because we got some eve action going on over here. And the boys today, you guys may or may not have noticed all of this special equipment on them.
Yeah, we're geared up.
Yeah, today's the day. Today is the day. Right now,
we're gonna finally be tied in.
yeah, that too. No, if you look around, you'll see all these shadows, and this whole like pergola is going to be completely covered in. The sheathing is going on the roof today. So that's why the guys are taking the extra precautions. In fact, you guys want to, I'm sure you guys want to see, right? You guys want to see?
Oh yeah, they definitely.
Yeah, you guys want to see. Let's not fall, Mel. But let's grab this camera and let's show you guys some of the
safety mechanisms.
yeah, safety setup they got going on. All right, so Gary was like really good at wire, rope, and rigging. That's what he did a long time ago.
Ideally, I'd want a different wire and everything else, and I'd rather just do rope.
Yeah, but what
for this, but
what you got going on for today? Because it's gonna be good enough,
I
right?
couldn't find 1/2-inch cable readily available. I would have went just with one 1/2-inch cable across and then anchored off with 3 different points. But I found 1/4-inch cable.
Hey.
Which, hey, that's mighty strong. And that's going to be our guideline up there. I've got it actually wrapping through, what is that, 11 trusses?
Yeah, it was like, it was a
11
bunch of
trusses right there.
And the top plate.
Yeah, and the top plate and everything. So, with that right there, and then we've also got 3 actual anchor points and everything hooked up to a steel carabiner. We got another 3 over there hooked up to a steel carabiner. And then up at the top, we've got another, I think that one is 1 on that one right there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see it because of all the
that
wood.
red rope up there
Yeah,
is our safety
It's
line
right up there, right there.
And that's the one we're really going off of.
Yeah.
But this is the backup.
Well,
just in
it's very
case.
good to have a backup.
That one fails or anything else like that. The stuff I have is really old and shouldn't really be used, so
Yeah, but-
doubling up. and
Realistically,
doing what we
Gary,
can.
that stuff's strong enough. It could hold a Volkswagen up there.
No,
Yeah.
I do not like these kind of ropes, the kind of ropes that you can get from like Home Depot and all that. I hate these ropes, but it's what's readily available. I still have to shop around and find a really good rock climbing place here that I can find like 11 mil rope and get that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be a lot better.
it would be a lot better. That'll be good climbing rope.
It's just less stretchy, right? The rope is less stretchy.
Well, so there's multiple different types. You know, there's dynamic, and then there's static, and there's all these other different types. In the static, there's no real give, you know. So that one, that would be a good anchor point line.
Right.
So if I could find some static, it would be like, yes, that's what I do right there, and then do the 3 anchor points off of there for backup, and then tying off of that with a static rope would be fine. The dynamic is more so for climbing, where that will give stretch, and you want some stretch and some give. You don't want it as tight as possible, because you know, when you're talking about kilonewton forces, it's not just how much pressure until it breaks, it's that quick whiplash force
Yes.
of it.
That sudden stop.
Correct. So you want some give before it goes, that's it, that's as much as you go.
So it's not too rigid, right?
Correct. And then, you know, and that's why you don't want to use static rope for like climbing per se. Because
Gary's
if you
got
take
his-
a whipper,
Gary's you got us rigged up to it, man. We're rigged in the front.
Yeah.
We're rigged in the back. It don't
Yeah.
matter which way we want to go. If that wind tries to grab us.
All right, boys, give us a nice little turnaround.
Little turn.
Yeah, give us a nice little turn.
Gary looks like he's ready for the mountain for real. He
Yeah.
looks like he's ready to climb.
Yeah, Gary knows what he's doing with that stuff. I mean, it kind of scares the beans out of me, but hey.
like I said, if you wanted to climb up there, now is the time.
I might,
I
you
can
know
clip
what?
you in, and I have a full body harness over there. These are rock climbing harnesses. I have a full body work one where
I
I
might
can tie
go-
you up and you'll be like
How about this? How about this? I'll let you guys do all the hard work of getting everything all done, and the very last board that goes up.
Then you can stand up there where it's not,
Yeah, so
you
I
know,
won't
holes.
fall, and I won't
not
be.
holes.
And the very last one, I'll go up there and I'll do a little drill action.
Okay.
Okay. The
'Cause-
very last board, I'll brave it up and I'll do it, because I'm a really big chicken, and yeah, I think that's gonna be it. But I have a special job to do today, though, because you guys are gonna be all up there, and
For
you guys
sure.
aren't gonna be coming up and down, trying to get this big old stack of zip boards. So
No.
we've got all these zip boards over here, friends, and we've already got the ladder kind of set up. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking the zip boards, roping it around, and then up here, they're gonna be pulling it, just like kind of how we did for the walls. It's very, very similar. So that's a very important job, to keep them from coming up and down, you know, from the building. So yeah, it kind of, it worked to my benefit, because I can be a scaredy cat and stay on the ground, and all the work can get done. But yeah, I'll come in at the last minute.
Well, I mean, that's a benefit anyway, because it would take us so much time to climb back down the ladder, to tie it, to go back up a ladder. So you're definitely helping out.
And I'm rigging this up. So that
Nice
way
pulley.
we can just sit, me and him can sit there and just.
Yeah, it'll be a
We'll
lot
do.
better than what we were doing before.
Yeah, we'll do two pulleys. That way we can easily just pull it up and get it to where we want it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to slide it wherever, but
Yeah.
we'll just leave that there, because I'm not gonna have you climb around with that stack. You just leave it there, and that's our pull point.
So no matter where they are up here in the ceiling doing that zip board, I'm just going to be lifting it up from this spot, and then they'll take it up from here and drag it around wherever it needs to go, secure it in, and yeah, that'll make it a lot easier for me too. Because those boards are kind of wonky to walk around. They're just
man.
so big and awkward.
They're super awkward. Even
Yeah.
for myself, it's hard for me to grab one of those boards.
Yeah.
And if that wind picks up, you might as well forget about it.
Yeah, you fly away like a kite.
Like a kite.
It definitely made it a lot better having help versus by yourself. 'Cause
Yeah.
I did this whole side by myself, and that was
It was hard.
man, that was interesting.
Yeah, Mike, I can't thank you personally enough for being able to come out here and help Gary. You know, because there's just I can do a lot. There is so much that I can do, but there is also those points where I can't. And if me and Gary were to stick it out, I know that together we could have gotten it done, just the two of us.
For sure.
But we would still probably be working on the sheathing.
Yeah.
You know,
And
like,
then, you know, one step at a time. But, you know, when time is pressed and you have the tools to do the necessary work, definitely use the tools. And hey, what can I say? Sometimes I can be work.
yeah, you're a tool.
I'm a tool.
You're essential.
It makes me happy because, I mean, you're not scared of heights. And
Yeah.
it's, all right, cool. I don't have to worry about you freezing up there while I'm
Yep.
like, can you grab the board? It's coming back. hold up.
Yeah.
We actually,
man,
I think it was yesterday or the day before when we were doing the gable eaves.
Yeah.
One of the whole eaves started to slide off the roof, and
Oh, yeah.
we were both above it.
Yeah.
And I was able to quickly like stick my leg down there
nail
and
it.
toe cook it with my leg, and I was like, "Oh, I got it! I got it!"
Don't worry, guys. I left that in the video. You guys are gonna see it later on today.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
I was happy that you caught that.
I did.
That's gone. That's gone.
Just do me a favor, though, guys. Like, I know you're gonna be roped in. I feel 100% confident in Gary's roping skills, and I know I have faith that you guys are safe. But just don't take any unnecessary risks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So the rope is there for us to know our boundaries.
Right.
We're not going to be trying to sit there and lean off of it, hang off of it,
Yeah.
and put the forces into it that we don't really need to.
Even though we have fun and we try to make it light, that we take this very seriously, and we're not going to be up there horse playing and fun and games and stuff like that. We're here to get it done.
We're going to have some fun up there.
Oh.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
For sure.
fun, but
But at the same time, it's one of those things and that's why I didn't want to put the safety gear up there and tie offs is because one, it gives you that sort of,
Invincibility.
invincibility exactly to where it's like, nah, let's not do that just yet. Let's make sure that we are sort of puckering. Let's
keep our butts
keep
puckered a little bit
that
longer.
respect for what we
Yeah.
are doing to where it is and get moving from there. Was it the smartest? No, probably not. But it's
Hey.
my way.
You guys got this far.
We got it done.
Yeah, you guys got this far. Now the last step to dry in is the sheathing on the roof, and of course all the zip tape on the roof. We've got a very full day ahead, friends. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and watching Real Talk with SLR. I do have to cut it short though. I got to get Gary rigged up because he's not like he has enough rigging going on, right? But I got to rig his head up. I'm going to put a Gary cam on his head today. I'm going to be flying the drone. I got a lot of, rigging I got to do myself. So
That's right.
we got to get the day rolling. We only got so much time today, but I want to thank y'all for hanging out with us, for watching Real Talk with SLR. Drifting Dreamers 5, like he said, he's got a new video coming out today, which is showcasing his brand new property.
Yep.
You don't want to miss it. It's gorgeous.
and we go live tonight, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern Time.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
And I got one loaded for you guys. I don't know when it's going to come out, so keep your notifications turned on. It will be on Simple Life Reclaimed sometime today. We'll be back with SLR tomorrow. So until the next one, friends, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.